morning and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. This morning I'd like to get set up for my trading day. I want to try to find out what the pulse of the market is this morning and look at some of the possible trades that I can make based on yesterday's action. Let's get right into it. This is Finvis, and you can see that the technology sectors were down. The big boys were still down, but I have a feeling that might change today. The financials did pretty well, and the industrials did. Technology was down. Energy was down a bit too, where it has been up and been the best performer in the last couple of weeks. The futures this morning all look bright. Even technology looks bright. Looking at my trading view charts, we have the NASDAQ, the RUT, Dow Jones, and the S&P 500 all being in green. The NASDAQ is up 174%, very significant. Looking at the daily chart, we have our zigzag indicator, which was up, and then over the last 10 to 12 days, it's been significantly down, and technology has really taken a hit. But, and you know the zigzag is always right, and always looks $2 bars ahead, and it's looking 2 bars ahead, and it doesn't think it's going down. It's undecided. Let's look at the 2 hour. I like indecision, by the way. Love indecision. That's where I make my trades because I'm a swing trader. Looking at the 2 hour, Mr. Zig was very positive, and now the last couple hours, I guess it was around the last 18 hours, it's been undecided. The RSI was below here, and you could have took it, if you were watching, you could have took a trade overnight using the futures. The MACD crossed over, but it crossed over above the zero, so there's no dot there. We only take trades when the MACD crosses over, buy trades when it's below the zero. So tech is undecided this morning, according to Mr. Zig. The RUT, 2 hour again, looks like it's trending up. Dow, consolidating the last couple hours, but we could see an upswing today. And in the S&P 500, Mr. Zig is undecided. We had a minor zig here. I don't know what's going to be in store for today, but it's looking pretty positive. Briefly looking at the news, the NASDAQ futures are up, as I just said. And then according to this news article, they said NASDAQ is going to set the rebound.
Breakfast is ready.
And just in case you can hear the car noises and heard my wife call me to breakfast, I'll give you a little information. I have an antique business that's been slow because of the economy. And we live and work at this location, our business location. My office is located near the road, so I can keep an eye out on the antique business. The antique business is on a farm. It's kind of neat, but it's been slow. When you're trading and doing videos and things like that, life happens. I'm leaving. Breakfast is ready in the video, just to show you that and demonstrate that you just gotta go on and do it. Nothing's perfect. If you're waiting around to trade stocks to the perfect entry, or do you know everything about analysis or fundamental analysis or what's happening in the market, if you wait around, you're never going to do anything. So you need to study. You need to watch some videos, but you don't need to watch videos for 3 years before you make your first trade. You can do it. You can do it today. You can do some paper trading today. You could pick a stock off my list that I'm going to show you in a minute and get started. Anyway, apologize for the road noise and my wife interrupting the video. Breakfast was good, by the way. And let's get moving on to the charts. Each morning, I have an omnibroker program that I run. It gives me a listing. I do it. This is night as well, so I can go ahead and do some research at night. C3AI and PAYC looks like, according to my program, an RSI buy. We'll take a look at those. Carnival Cruise Line, which I still am maintaining a losing short in it. I have an open short. It's an option play. RCL, or RSI shorts. I'll need to look at those based on today's everything seems to be positive. MACD, these are the stocks to look at. Zigzag, these are the regime changes that we need to look at in the last few days. And then, if I'm still desperate for a trade, whether the stock price has crossed the MACD 50 line, which indicates whether it's positive or negative directions. This is my OmniBroker program and running a routine against my database, and we get the RSI buys for tomorrow. This is PAYC. Zigzag has changed regime. RSI has come across the 30, and this looks like a valid buy for tomorrow. I'll write that down. AI, been down, constantly down. That's 10, 12, 15 days. We got a buy here. We also had a buy signal here, and it was a loser. So whether you want to take this buy, the RSI came above, but it come back down, and yesterday it closed down. I think AI wants to come up, but see what happened here. The next one on the list is Carnival Cruise Lines, and I have a short at 25. I want Carnival Cruise Line to end up below 25 by the end of March. Zigzag says it's going to go down. RSI said it should be heading down. I say it should be heading way down. There's no reason for it to be up. But again, this is a loser trade at the moment for me. Humana Health. Humana has been on a downswing for most of the year. The last 4 or 5 bars have been up. RSI says it should come down. Looks like it's going to be a cross here at the MACD. This is not one on my list. And this is Royal Caribbean Cruises. And for the same lines as Carnival, it's showing that we would have that it's a short. If you wouldn't have got in early yesterday, you would have had a big winner on your hands. According to OmniBroker, in my program, which again you can't rely on, you have to do your due diligence even with the program. It's saying that UA is a buy, Zigzag is up, MACD is up, the rut, MACD crossed over, and generally the rut is above its 50 and its 200 moving average. That's a good sign. Zigzag is pointing up. You can play the MACD Philip Morris, likewise, getting a MACD single. Zigzag is up. Long trending market. Could make a buy there. And SPY. And this is a Forex. We're not looking at those. Zigzag buy. A regime change on the zigzag. Regime change. Could make a buy here. If you just use the zigzag. I never do. I use it zigzag with the conjunction with some of these other indicators. MACD looks like it's going to cross. Zigzag regime change. And PAYC again. We're going to play PAYC today. I like it. And then the zigzag regime change down. It changed a day ago. And that's valid. And this is 3 days ago it changed. It seems like zigzag is undecided. Joyce Therapeutics looks good. Now the resistance line is here. There's not much to go. Let's look at PAYC just a little further. According to TipRanks, which is a tool I've been starting to use, their analysts are predicting that it might go to 467. It's currently at 366. That's quite a difference. I'm using the free version at the moment. The paid version gives you much more analyst predictions. The ranking is a 9 out of 10. Very good. What do they do? It's cloud-based software solutions. So it looks like cloud-based database services for companies, large companies. The rankings are moderate buy today. Bloggers, bullish. Hedge funds have moved in. That's a good sign. I don't go by any of this. The technicals, they say it's positive. Again, I don't agree with them a lot of times. And their fundamentals are saying that they're a very good company. I agree. I think it's a very good company. My first criteria for any stock is it must be optionable and shortable, have a price greater than $5. Well, this certainly does. and have a market cap greater than 300 million, and it does. If I'm buying, I'd like to have a positive PE. It does, and a future PE, and it does. It's positive. It's trading below its target price. I like that. This is Finvis data, by the way. And according to Graham, with the Graham number, this stock is a little bit overvalued. I'll go into this spreadsheet a little more detail, but this is the way I quickly analyze a stock without going too much detail. There's many different YouTube analysts out there that go into very deep depth, but I'm just a novice retail trader looking to catch for a swing and not to hold it for a lifetime. So I don't need to have in-depth analysis, but I need to know if it's a profitable company, what it's doing. I need to know a little bit about the stock, whether it has some value, and whether other investors will see value and make the stock rise. So I need to know a little information, but I don't need to know every little detail and go through the balance sheets. And besides, I'm not that good. This is an area where I am learning more and more each day, but it's I believe in the good enough. Just get enough information that you can make a decision and go with it. So looking back on TradingView, away from OmniBroker, we see that we have some indecisiveness here with the zigzag. We had over an OmniBroker, my zigzag said it's ready to go pop up, and we could have made that decision over here as well. At a fractal right here. PAYC is in the pre-market, it's going up a little bit. So I think it's going to be a positive day for PAYC, and I'll try to get in at the entry or at the open, and I'll try to either buy the stock or take an option play. In other words, just stay above 360 or something like that. Well, I hope this helps. In the future, I'll try to get rid of that road noise and prevent my wife from interrupting. That's going to be very hard to do and still get breakfast, but I'll try. I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next time. Happy trading. Oh, by the way, please like and subscribe. I need the subscribers. Thank you.